The impact of a conversion is one that we cannot even begin to imagine how far and how wide it can reach. In my mother's case, because of her conversion, she touched untold souls. She helped inform untold numbers of people in the faith. Because of my father's conversion, he talked about the fact that it was unusual to be Jewish, to come into the faith, especially in the late 1940s, that people began asking him questions. Why did you do this? It was for him an opportunity not to evangelize, but simply to share his journey. And I can speak from personal experience, in my mother's case especially, that her own conversion positioned her to speak to leaders of other faiths, leaders of other Christian denominations, on the logic of the Catholic faith, but not in a battering kind of way, not in trying to hector them, or sort of crude proselytism, but simply to introduce them to the possibility, the endless possibilities that are open to you when you begin to understand the true faith of the Catholic Church. And that personal quality in her especially, I know that she did radio from time to time. One of her favorite shows is the Sunrise Morning Show. And one of her favorite people on the Sunrise Morning Show was Matt Swaim. And I know they talked from time to time. That's a story that has never really been talked about much. But I know for a fact that Matt Swaim would call my house to try to set up interview times, hoping and praying that he would have a chance to talk to my mom. Precisely because they had so much in common as converts. But I think he just loved hearing her story of her conversion. And understanding, too, that we are part of this great tapestry of faith. And we hear in the scriptures how we celebrate that communion of saints. We glory in the conversion of others. And there's that question that's often asked, would St. Stephen have been happy to see Paul in heaven? And I think the answer would be yes, because we celebrate that glory. And I think my mom helped a lot of people to understand intellectually. She could talk about Aquinas, she could talk about Augustine. She and I wrote books about saints, about the lives of the saints. But then there was that simple fact that she was willing to dedicate her entire life to caring for a sick and dying husband, dedicate her life to a sick and dying son, and dedicate her life at the same time to writing about the saints, painting pictures of the saints, writing icons of the saints, and bringing everyone to Christ. So for her, it was truly faith and reason, love and action.